take you now to the Glasgow for COP26, and we cross over now to that ongoing UN climate change conference. And my colleague Seth Kwame joins us via Zoom with an update. I know that he's been interacting with the Second Lady Samira Baumia on clean cooking and how we can make it work to protect the lives of women. Indeed, a great submission there earlier in that interaction with my colleague Seth Kwame. But Seth is on standby now. Seth, if you can hear me, what have we been up to today?
Well, thank you, Emefa. So the conference is wrapping up. So today, bilateral meetings are happening among all the parties. But I am privileged to have had access to a copy of some proposals that the president of COP have put forward. And let me quickly take you through the adaptation one. And it says, and this concerns financing. You know, our president has been heavy on this in his speech in Scotland. It says that notes with serious concern that the current provision of climate finance for adaptation is insufficient to respond to worsening climate change impacting developing countries, parties. It goes on further to say it urges developed countries to urgently scale up their provision of climate finance for adaptation so as to respond to the needs of developing country parties, and also calls upon the private sector, multilateral development banks and other financial institutions to enhance finance mobilization in order to deliver the scale of resources needed to achieve climate plans, particularly for adaptation, and encourages parties to continue to explore innovative approaches and instruments for mobilizing finance for adaptation from private sources. So it's heavy on the financing, and I think African leaders must be happy that their concerns, the concerns they put forward, have been considered by the president of COP. For which reason, the final resolution, a draft copy I have, is suggesting that developing countries must be taken care of by the developed countries, those who are emitting over 76%, and Africa is doing little under 3%. But we are suffering. We are being the hardest hit when it comes to climate change effect. Sir,
my colleague Seth Kwame Boateng. But you know, you had an earlier interaction with the Second Lady Samira Baumia on clean cooking. What exactly is she hoping that can be done?
So she provided some statistics suggesting that 1.1% of people who die through air pollution are coming from Africa, and it is clear that most women are affected. And she linked that to how in rural areas wood to prepare to cook. You know, they put together firewood and they sit by it and inhale the smoke, air pollution. And he's saying that the powers that be are proposing clean cooking solution, but that mechanism or technology is very expensive, and not all the ordinary African may not be able to afford. So what she is pushing for is a good idea, but how can we get you to make this affordable so that everybody can have access to it, so that the mortalities we are recording in Africa, killing most women or a number of women, will come down. So that's what she has been pushing for in all the meetings that she has been speaking
Okay.
at.
Seth Kwame Boateng, thank you so much for joining us from Glasgow. And that UN Climate Change Conference is just wrapping up there. And we hope to see you soon here in Ghana. Seth.